New at 5, the Brown County Drug Task Force says methamphetamine has come back this year. You can see the numbers here. Back in 2019, the task force seized more than 33,000 grams of the drug. That number dropped drastically to about 1,500 last year, but it's on the way back up again with more than 8,800 grams of meth seized so far this year. And NBC 26's Kelsey Dickinson explains those numbers and tells us about another potent drug that's worrying local health officials.
People with the Brown County Drug Task Force say they saw fewer meth seizures last year when the borders closed due to the pandemic, causing less movement of drugs throughout the country. Now those numbers are starting to go up once again, and they're also seeing new concerning trends emerging.
We've seen an explosion of methamphetamine. The numbers don't lie.
Lieutenant Matthew Ronk says the Brown County Drug Task Force seized more meth in May than in all of 2020.
That was a concerning trend in the first quarter, and that's only continued.
Another worrying statistic of the opioids the Drug Task Force seized in 2020, more than 65% were heroin. This year, that number is switched with fentanyl.
It's incredibly concerning because an end user might use the same amount that they typically use, thinking it's heroin. It ends up being fentanyl, and then they overdose and die.
Fentanyl is a synthetic opioid up to 100 times more potent than morphine.
Heroin could be a little teaspoon type supply that somebody would use. Fentanyl would be a few specks, and a superfentanyl would be one speck, with that one speck of the superfentanyl being enough to tranquilize an elephant.
And to that end, Bellin health officials say they've seen more overdoses this year compared to last, with 15 between June and July alone.
It is quite concerning when you see overdoses rise in a region. We already have one existing pandemic that's going on that has this big attention, but we also have to remember that this is still a public health emergency, that the opioid epidemic is still happening.
Individuals or families seeking help with substance abuse can call the National Helpline at 1-800-662-4357. Kelsey Dickinson, NBC 26.